Okay, y'all. I know I'm supposed to be, oh my God, look at my hair. I know I'm supposed to be uploading a DIY video today or a workout video today, but there is an issue that is so much more important right now, and I'm going to be, uploading this video and paying respect to my daughter's little 13-year-old friend. His name is Javony, or his name was Javony, and he was 13 years old. And this week, he chose to commit suicide for being bullied at school. So I feel like this is a much more serious and prevalent issue, more so important than bringing you guys a DIY video today, and I will get back with those next week. I already have them edited, so I will upload it next week, but today I just want you guys to listen to the message and go talk to your kids, go talk to your family and your friends about this suicide thing that is running rampant in the world right now, where it's so much unsatisfaction or feeling unwanted and unloved, where it is just a record astounding number of people that are committing suicide right now. So I will not be doing a DIY video or uploading a DIY video today or a fitness video. I still want you guys to stay on the 40 days to fitness challenge, but it is not that kind of party today. So I'm gonna go back in and talk to my kids some more about this and love on them some more, and just leave a comment in the comment box below if you don't mind. Hashtag rest in peace Javony, and so I can go ahead and send his family some love and prayers. Again, little 13-year-old baby decided to take his life this week based on bullying at school. So alright guys, hashtag in the comment box below, rest in peace Javony. Alright. Hi guys, it's me, Ali DB, and very serious matter today that I wanted to talk to you guys about and get your feedback and some suggestions on if you've ever been through this. Okay, well, this week has been sort of a trying week for my kids today, like spiritually and emotionally. It's been like a trying week. And I'm usually a person that can think of a lot of things to say and come up with a lot of solutions on different problems. But this week has been kind of challenging. It's been kind of trying with how to give my kids answers and how to address their, concerns or their questions about certain issues that are going on in the world right now, and they're getting older and now being exposed to them. So they're at an age now where it's kind of hard as a parent to keep them protected from all negativity that is actually in our world that we live in. So with that being said, earlier this week, I have a 13-year-old daughter who is a middle school student. And I also have a 15-year-old daughter who is a high school student. And within this week alone, they have lost friends to suicide, and they have friends who has lost a relative, a very close relative, to police shootings. And I'm sure you guys are aware of like a lot of police shootings and racial profiling and things that's going on in our country. That's always been going on in our country. It's just really just being exposed right now because of social media and whatever. But within the past week, like I said, I've had a daughter who's in middle school who lost her best friend to suicide. And I'm going to put aside the police thing for right now because I think this is a more pressing issue, as I have seen so many Facebook Lives and, all of these people that are kind of like glorifying or putting suicide on Front Street. And it is very prevalent in the African American, family and community that we don't deal with mental illnesses and depression the way that we should. Therefore, we are losing our kids. We are losing our family members because we were taught from being younger, especially young black males, which her friend was a black male, a 13-year-old baby that chose to end his life because of bullying at school. And God only knows what that child was going through mentally and spiritually, where he felt like he couldn't go to his family or to his friends, or he felt alone to the point where ending his life was better than sticking it out. But again, it's this thing in the black community where we feel like if everything's hush hush and out of sight, out of mind type thing, that it'll just get better and it'll ease up. But I'm just here to tell you it does not get better without seeking therapy or understanding that you have people in your life, or God will send people in your life if you need help or that you need someone to talk to, if you are always open to the Spirit of God. I'm not talking about religion. Screw that. I'm not talking about going to some church or some building. I mean, like spiritually. If spiritually you can just listen to your spirit, God will always send someone in your life to encourage you, to uplift you, if you are just open enough to hear God in the smallest sentence, if you are open enough to hear him in the wind, or a stranger just says hello. If you can understand that the trees and the grass has purpose, and if something so small as trees and grass has a purpose, you need to understand that you have one as well. You are born here. You are sent here with a purpose. And suicide is not that purpose. So I feel like I'm rambling right now, but I know some of you guys are going to get it. You're going to understand it because you have kids and you have people around you that are really like spiritually broken right now. And it shouldn't take them attempting suicide or doing suicide for you to reach out to somebody, or for you, if it's you that is going through that, or having that spirit or that demonic possession on you that's saying you're not good enough, just kill yourself, just get it over with. Nobody values you. Nobody wants you. Please, 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 please talk to somebody. And parents, if you are looking at this video, if you are listening to this video and you have kids, start early. Don't wait till they get to middle school and it's bullying and, you know, all these things that they're being called names and, you know, faggot and sissy and, you know, all these labels that are about to be put on them, and they're listening to it. Please, please, please talk to your kids early. I have been talking to my baby all week because this child attempted suicide last week. And he has been on a coma, and his family had to make that bad decision, that tough decision to take their baby off life support. And again, no baby, no child should feel like suicide is an option when you have parents in your household, when you have siblings in your household. It is so essential that we start to pour love into our children, especially our black children, because it's already so many obstacles in front of them. It's already so much prejudgment on them. It's already statistics being piled up against them. They need to know in their household that they are safe, that when they walk out of that door and they go to school, that it's somebody in that household that will be a rally and a champion for them, that will come to that school and, you know, kick up some dust on their behalf. They should not feel like killing themselves at 13 years old is an answer. At 13 years old, I felt like I could control the whole world, and I felt like the world was just going to bow down to me. I was not thinking about suicide. Even though we had issues in our household and within our family, suicide was not an option for me. Thriving to be wonderful and to be successful and to make my mom and my bonus dad and my sisters and brothers proud of me, that's what I focused on. We need to give these babies something to live for. They're not trying to live anymore, parents. They're turning to gangs. They're turning to drugs. They're running away from home and getting involved in sex trafficking because it's something that's missing. It's something that's missing. Our babies need to wake up every single day and know that they are loved, that they are wanted, they are appreciated and needed. I know we're busy parents. Some of us own our own businesses and we're trying to go out here and make this money. But more important than money, we need to make sure our kids know that they are loved, that they are wanted, that the reason we're going so hard is for them. We need to let them know that we are here to protect them even from bullying. We are here to protect them from Satan himself, and they need to know that. So with all that being said, I just wanted to know, because I feel like I'm getting through to her and I want her to understand that she's loved and that she's wanted. So if you guys out here have ever been through the situation where a family member or a close friend or one of your kids' close friends have committed suicide, like, just give me some tips or something on like what signs to watch out for if she's getting depressed or she's getting sad, and just give me some tips on what to say, what to do, like some programs or something that she can get involved with to help combat like the sadness, because she's down right now. And yeah, so I hope you guys are having a happy Friday and staying safe out here in these Atlanta streets, and wherever you are, you guys are being safe. And just make sure you leave a comment or, inbox me and leave those tips. Thanks, and love you guys, okay? Bye.